You guys, everything is almost here. You see behind me is the new PC that I'm gonna be building. All right. The last thing actually that needs to arrive is the GPU and the CPU. Those are coming in today. All right. The UPS guy or FedEx, whoever's gonna bring it, should be coming in right now actually. So let's look at that package and start the build. Yep, I think that's him. Bro, if anybody can guess what he got in his hands, put it in the comment section below. All right, y'all, so we just took delivery of the 5090. Ooh, let me sit this joint down. I don't know where to put it right now, hold on. Ooh, that's a failed unboxed. Rotate it this way. Boom. Ooh! Hey, yo, why did the thing open? Who tried to open somebody try to open it. Take the masters. Ooh, let's go. We got the 5090. So let's clear this table. Okay, so we're gonna start here with the motherboard. Let's just pick this up and we'll set it on this. Okay. Lines out. And then we'll grab, this is the RAM. This is 16 gigs, 2 kit, 6,000. Cast latency is 30, 36, 36, 76. All right, so if I remember, it's supposed to be A1 and A2. So it's gonna be, no, A2 and A4. So let's flip this around. Click, click, okay. Oh, I didn't even click. No click, hold on. Let's make sure it goes in correctly. Is it this way? Might be this way. There you go. All right, RAM installed. I don't have any CPU, so this is 2 terabyte and 2 terabyte. So you're gonna have 4 terabyte of storage. And I think this one is the one that has my OS on there. So, hang on, I think that goes here. Then reinstall this. Right, so for right now, the motherboard is ready. I'm just missing the CPU, so we'll put it in a box for now, and I'll get the case ready. All right. O11 Vision Compact. Okay. All right, we're doing good so far, y'all. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I got the Lian Li reverse blade fan, LCD version. And then this one will just go right here, and bam, just like that. I'm not gonna tighten it all the way yet, just in case I want to move them around a bit. Okay, something like that. Okay, so now that we have our case fan done, we're going to put it into the case, just like so. And then we'll tighten it down with the screws. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is put in my AIO. I got the bottom fans. I still need to take off the top mesh here for the glass, but I think I'll do that a little later. So let's get the AIO. All right, so now we're gonna be unboxing the AIO. That's gonna go on the side right here. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna swap these fans because we do have our own reverse blade from Lian Li. So we'll just take out these screws and then this is gonna be as an intake, right? So we'll probably put that on the inside. I'm trying to see exactly how we wanna mount it. Do we wanna mount it like this or like that? So now all we have to do is just toss this in here like so. Hang on. There we go. All right, so with the fans configuration done, the last thing to do is just to wait for the CPU to get here. Once the CPU gets here, I can put it into the motherboard and then attach the motherboard to the case. All right, so I see that the mail carrier just arrived. Hopefully he's the one that's gonna be bringing the CPU and then we can like really finish off this build. So yeah, the final steps right now that we're waiting for is just to put in the motherboard. Again, the graphics card is here. In the meantime, guess what came? The CPU. So we're about to install this into the motherboard and then we should have everything that we need in order to put everything in the case. This is for that one guy. I don't know your name, but you asked what CPU and GPU combo am I going with? I replied back to your comment because the GPU came. So now you get to know what CPU I got. Bam. So we got the Ryzen 9 9950X 3D. Top of the line stuff here. I paid an arm and a leg. So let's go ahead and unbox this and throw it in the build. right, CPU's on it. So I think now it's time to put this into the case. So I'll just shift everything over, and then I bring the case right down here, and we'll lay it flat. Okay, so it looks like the motherboard, sorry, the case already have 9 standoff, so we may not need to include any standoff, so we'll just try to throw this in the back, just like so. And we'll just guide it through. My fans might be in the way. I might have to remove my fans first. Yeah. Oh, shoot. All right, so I have to remove the fans because they're in the way. All right, so now we gotta get our standoff case, which screws, which should be in the motherboard box. So let's go ahead and stand this up. Oh, we have to reinstall the AIO standoff as well. So that one should be in the AIO box. Okay, so this is exactly what we need. It's for AMD. As you see, it says CPU on it. So we want to make sure that that CPU is facing, the arrow is facing towards the CPU. So we will have to take off these 2 right here. So 4 screws. All right, boys, she is looking good. She's almost done. So next thing we're gonna do is, so we're gonna bring in the AIO cooler from the backhand side here, and we're gonna feed that through. Actually, does it fit? I don't even know if it fits. Let me put you guys on a tripod real quick. All right, so with all the thumb screws down, we'll start to use our screwdriver to tighten it. One side at a time, you want to apply equal pressure. All right, so I went with, again, Lian Li Edge 1300 watts. This is the Platinum Edition. And then we'll secure our power supply to the back of the case, like so. All right, so this is what the cable management is looking like. So I routed the radiator hose to the second little grommet thing here, and then into the top grommet and connected to the CPU. The case fans, also I routed that to, I think, the bottom. And then the side case fan, I think, also right out to the bottom. So it's being covered by the, hold on. You guys back over here. All right, so it gets covered by the case fan, the bottom fan, right? The back fans, I think I also rated that towards the bottom as well. So that's that. CPU. CPU's, okay, so I think CPU's here. The first intake is here. You can see that, yep, right there. All right, so the last thing to do is to put in the graphics card. I need to remove one more. All right, last thing to do is to put on the front case.